can you start?
A very good morning. Today we are going to discuss regarding one of the important life process called respiration. Why it is called as energy releasing system means here in the glucose oxidation process, when glucose combines with oxygen, energy gets released. So that energy gets stored in the body cells in ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. So respiration is said to be as energy releasing system. Let us discuss in detail regarding the respiration. See, in the evolution, protozoa phylum is the first phylum. Amoeba is the example for that. In what way the amoeba could able to take oxygen, and in what way the carbon dioxide gets released from amoeba body means by the process called diffusion. A simple process called diffusion. Always diffusion is the process where the high concentration to low concentration the flow will be taken place. Now another example is here cutaneous respiration. Respiration through skin. It is called as cutaneous respiration. It happens in earthworm. Earthworm belongs to the phylum Annelida. Next mode of respiration is tracheal respiration. Trachea means wind pipes or air tubes. So they are present in the phylum Arthropoda. Insects are the examples for that. Directly the oxygen gas reaches to the cells in tissues, so the blood will be white in color. Hemoglobin will not be there in the insects like cockroach and grasshopper. Directly the oxygen gas reaches to the cells in the muscular tissue. Now comes to bronchial respiration, which takes place in fishes. Normally the fishes are the organisms which belongs to vertebrates. They are possessed with gills. Gills are the respiratory organs in fishes. Fishes, they are of two types. One is bony fishes and the second one is the cartilage fish. Bony fishes are also called as teleost fishes. Cartilaginous fishes are also called as elasmobranchs. So through gills the respiration taken place in the case of fishes. Other way of respiration is pulmonary respiration through lungs. For that examples are amphibia, means frogs are the example for amphibians. Reptiles, see, lizards and snakes are the examples for reptiles. All the birds belongs to aves and mammals. So human beings belongs to mammalian class, mammalia. So here the lungs are the respiratory organs in amphibians, reptiles, aves and mammals. Respiration mainly it is of two types, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means it happens only in the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic respiration, it happens in the absence of oxygen. Mostly it is happening in bacteria, certain variety of bacteria and some of the parasites and yeast cells. Aerobic respiration takes place in almost all living organisms. Next, aeration roots. So normally the roots they fix the plant into the soil, but certain plants like mangroves which grows in marshy areas, instead of growing the root system below the ground, certain roots they grow above the ground to get the oxygen for their survival. So they are called as, they are the examples for aeration roots. Roots are also called as those roots are also called as pneumatophores.